Sometimes it's as simple as wanting to get the body moving, release that stagnant sensation. It's as simple as just waking up the body. I'm B. I'm so happy you're here taking a short moment just for you. If you feel that stiffness in the body in the morning, click the like button because you're not alone. This quick flow will have you moving the body with the breath to help provide a much needed morning energy boost for the body and mind. Let's meet on the mat. Let's start with arriving with the breath in the body. So grounding down through the sit bones. Start to close down the eyes. Find that length in the spine. So create some space between each vertebrae as we reach the crown of the head towards the sky. Just notice how the body feels in this moment. Take a deep inhale into the pelvic bowl. Begin to fill the torso like water filling a glass, allowing the inhale to open and expand into the collarbone. Create that space. Exhale, navel draws toward the spine, guided by a gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. And gently bow the head. And just start to flutter the eyelids open. Good. We're going to come into a seated twist. So bend into the right knee. Bring the sole of the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. You can keep that left leg extended. Reach up through the crown, and as you exhale, rotate towards the right. Bring the right hand behind, just resting the fingertips on the mat. Inhale, reach up through the crown. Exhale, twist a little deeper. We're just opening the spine, waking it up. One more breath. Unwind from the twist. Extend the right leg out long, bend into the left. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Reach up through the crown as we create that space, and as we exhale, rotate towards the left. Left fingertips come to rest on the earth behind. Reach the crown to the sky. Exhale, navel draws toward the spine. Maybe we find a little deeper movement into the twist. And remember, we're not collapsing into that back hand. We're not releasing into that lumbar spine. Nice long spine. Using the fingertips to help us find that long alignment. One more breath. Unwind from the twist. Extend the left leg out long. Reach up through the crown. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward, opening and waking up the hamstrings, the back line of the body. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Bend into the knees. We're just going to roll over the knees. Come to find a neutral tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, feet about hips width apart. Press into the palms, lift the tail, come into downward facing dog. Now take it easy here. Bend into one knee at a time, giving the back line of the body a little bit more time to find that awakening. Good. Come to find stillness now. Gently draw the heels back toward the earth. Micro bending the knees. Internally rotate the elbows toward each other. Drawing the collarbones open. Gazes toward the back of the mat. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Breathing in, send the tail up and back. Notice as the chest comes a little closer towards the thighs, gazes toward the back of the mat. Breathing in now, we're going to build a little bit of heat. So waving forward, come into a plank. Good. Exhale, send the tail back, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, wave the body forward into a plank, whole body activation. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Beautiful. On the next inhale, gazes to the top of the mat. Walk the feet between the hands. Bring the hands to the shins. Ardha Uttanasana. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other. Finding a flat back. Reach through the crown. Pull through the tail. Gaze is on the ground. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing. Urdhva Hastasana. Thumbs point back. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the right foot back. Come into your lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Rise into crescent. Nice and strong. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bring the torso to the side. Arms come to shoulder height. Gaze is over the front hand. As we inhale now, we'll find some dynamic movement. Breathe in, extend the front legs, sweep the arms overhead. Gaze comes to the side. Breathe out, bend. Gaze is over the front hand. Warrior 2. Follow the guidance of your own breath. Each movement is guided by the breath. So the movement of the body should take as long as the breath. Final one. Bend into warrior 2. Inhale, extend. Good. Exhale, bend. Breathing in. Pivot up onto the ball of the back foot as we swivel the torso to the front, sweep the arms overhead, come into crescent. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank, whole body activation. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down in a modified chaturanga. So draw the elbows to the side body, drop the knees, lower the chest. Inhale, press into the palms, upward facing dog. Thighs are away from the mat, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes. Send the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Breathing out, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into the front knee, arms to shoulder height, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Shoulders are over the pelvis. We're not here for long. Inhale, extend that front leg, sweep the arms overhead, gaze comes to the side. Exhale, bring the arms to shoulder height. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, reach forward, hinging at the front hip crease. Release the front hand to the inside of the front calf. Stack the shoulders, Trikonasana triangle pose. As we inhale, we lengthen through the crown, find that space. Exhale, we imagine the whole back body is aligned with the wall, so we gently draw the head, back of the head in line with the hips. Find an opening through the heart space. Focus on the breath. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, come back to standing. Exhale, bend into the front knee, pivot up onto the ball of the back foot as we sweep the arms back overhead, come back to crescent. Exhale, press off the back foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing, Urdhva Hastasana, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the left foot back. Build your foundation, stacking the back heel over the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Exhale, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bending into that front knee, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze is over that front hand, torso still facing the side of the mat. Finding that dynamic movement now. Inhale, extend the front leg, sweep the arms overhead, gaze comes to the side. Exhale, bend into Warrior 2. Begin to be guided by the rhythm of your own breath. Finding that energy from within. Maybe you find a Samavritti, an equal inhale length to equal exhale, but all the while the body moves in line with the breath. Last one, exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend back into Warrior 2. Pivot up on the ball of the back foot, sweep the arms overhead, come into crescent. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank. All of you, all of the time. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down, full chaturanga, elbows to the side body. Lower down halfway, come to the tops of the feet. As you inhale, press into the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the tail to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Exhale, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into the front knee, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg, sweep the arms overhead, gaze comes to the side. Exhale, arms to shoulder height. Inhale, lift, create space through both side bodies. Exhale, hinge at the front hip crease, reach forward, lower the front hand to the inside of the front calf, stack the shoulders. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach through the crown. Imagine the whole back body is aligned with the wall. Press into the back heel, invite that right hip to open. Focus on the inhale, rising from the seat, opening and creating space through the side body. Exhales guided by that gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, come back to standing. Bend into the front knee, pivot up onto the ball of the back foot, sweep the arms overhead, coming into crescent. Exhale, press off the back foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend into the knees, bring the buttocks to the earth. Lift the shins parallel with the earth, come into Navasana boat pose. Engage the muscles in the core, the muscles in the obliques, shoulder blades melt down the back. If you want to go that little bit further, extend the legs. Inhale, lift up through the crown, nice and strong. Exhale, guided by that gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Breathe through any tremors within the body. Beautiful. Release the feet. Rest the head between the knees. Take a moment to find a little bit of introspection. Lift the head. Bring the hands behind the back. Fingertips can face the top of the mat. Lower the knees towards the right. Maybe scooch that left foot out a little bit to find a little bit more space. Shift the weight into the right hand. Sweep the left arm around and bring it to meet the right hand. Find a gentle twist in the lumbar spine as we reach through the crown. Exhale, navel draws toward the spine. Breathing into that side body. Breathing into the IT band. Beautiful. Shift the weight back onto that right hand. Sweep the left arm around. Fingertips point to the top of the mat. Lowering the knees towards the left this time. Shifting the weight to the left hand. Sweep the right arm around. Bring it to meet the left. Breathe in. Create space through the crown. Breathing out. Find that stretch in the left side body. Remember, we're not collapsing into these hands here. The shoulders are falling away from the ears as we still find length in the spine. Beautiful. Shift the weight into that left hand. Sweep the right arm around. Good. Scooch back a little. Extend the knees, the legs out long. Ground down through the sit bones. Reach up through the crown of the head. Find that space. And as we exhale, fold the torso over the legs. Maintaining the integrity of the spine. So we're hinging at the hip crease. The lumbar spine at the very least is nice and straight. So if you find that you're able to maintain the integrity of the lumbar spine and allow the chest to come a little closer toward the thighs, go ahead and do so. But remember, it's not about reaching the hands towards the feet or bringing the elbows to the mat or the forehead to the knees. It's about finding that opening through the back line of the body, through the calves, through the hamstrings, the glutes, the lumbar spine. Just take one more breath here. Lengthen through the crown. Exhale, soften a little further. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, I'm going to release back. Bring the back towards the mat, feet about hips width apart. Allow the feet to fall to the edges of the mat. Rest the arms beside the body, slightly away, palms facing up. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. And gently draw the chin away from the chest to encourage the natural curve of the spine. And really relax the muscles in the face. Notice the points of the body still connected to the earth. Do one last scan of the body. Notice any remaining pockets of tension. Give them permission to surrender. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Become aware of the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Find some movement in the fingers and the toes. Gently sway the head and neck from side to side. When you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side and Observe. Begin to rise to a comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed. Reaching up through the crown of the head, finding that space. Breathe deep into the pelvic bowl. Fill the torso like water filling a glass. Exhale, gently guided by that contraction of the pelvic floor as the navel draws toward the spine. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Draw in the energy of this practice and bring that energy to rest in the palms of your hands. And as you exhale, hands float to heart center. Cultivate a deep sense of gratitude here for your body, for your mind, and for your breath. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I do hope that you feel a little bit more energized, ready to take on the day and to step off the mat with a little bit of support from your own inner self. If you enjoyed this practice, please hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I would love to see you back here practicing and cultivating that deep sense of inner connection with you. Keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace, because your magic is exactly what the world needs. Namaste.